ನಮ್ಮ ಟಿವಿ ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ ಪೇಜ್ ನ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನೆಲ್ ನ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಬೆಲ್ ಐಕಾನ್ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಟಿವಿ ಕರಾವಳಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ನಾಡಿಮಿಡಿತ.
ಮುಂಬಯಿಯ ಅಂಧೇರಿ ಪೂರ್ವದ ಹೋಟೆಲ್ ಕೊಹಿನೂರ್ ಕಾಂಟಿನೆಂಟಲ್ನ ಸಭಾಗೃಹದಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಿಶ್ಚಿಯನ್ ಚೇಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಮರ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರೀಸ್ನ ಕಾರ್ಯಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷ ಆಂಟನಿ ಸಿಕ್ವೇರಾ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 13ನೇ ವಾರ್ಷಿಕ ಸಿಸಿಸಿಐ 2018ರ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ ಪ್ರದಾನ ನಡೆಯಿತು. ಸಭೆಯ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷತೆಯನ್ನು ಬಿಷಪ್ ಡಿಸಿಲ್ವಾ ವಹಿಸಿದರು. ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಯಾಗಿ ಡಾ ಬಾತ್ರಾಸ್ ಹೋಮಿಯೋಪತಿ ಸ್ಥಾಪಕ ಕಾರ್ಯಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷ ಡಾ ಮುಕೇಶ್ ಬಾತ್ರಾ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿ ಸಿಸಿಸಿಐ ಕಾರ್ಯಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷ ಆಂಟನಿ ಸಿಕ್ವೇರಾ, ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಗಳ ಪ್ರಾಯೋಜಕರಾದ ವಿನ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಥೈಸ್, ಕ್ಲೋಟಿಲ್ಡಾ ಸಿಕ್ವೇರಾ, ಫ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಸ್ ಫೆರ್ನಾಂಡಿಸ್, ಆಲ್ಬರ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸೋಜಾ ಅವರನ್ನೊಳಗೊಂಡು ಆಯ್ದ ಸಾಧಕರಿಗೆ ಪುರಸ್ಕಾರ ಪ್ರದಾನಿಸಿ ಅಭಿನಂದಿಸಿದರು. ರಾಬರ್ಟ್ ಹೆನ್ರಿ ಮೆಂಡೋನ್ಸಾ ಅವರಿಗೆ ವೆಲ್ವಿನ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಯೋಜಕತ್ವದ ಸಮಾಜ ಸೇವಾ ಪುರಸ್ಕಾರ, ಸಿ ಮರಿಯಾ ಗೊರಟ್ಟಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ರಿಲಯಬಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಯೋಜಕತ್ವದ ಉತ್ಕೃಷ್ಟ ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕ ಸಾಧನಾ ಪುರಸ್ಕಾರ, ಕಮಾಂಡರ್ ಸಿರಿಲ್ ಫೆರ್ನಾಂಡಿಸ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಪಟ್ಟಥು ಬ್ರದರ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಯೋಜಕತ್ವದ ಮಹಿಳಾ ಉದ್ಯಮಿ ಸಾಧಕ ಪುರಸ್ಕಾರವನ್ನು, ಕೊಲೆಟ್ ಡಿಲಿಮಾ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಆಲ್ಡೇಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಯೋಜಕತ್ವದ ಯುವ ಉದ್ಯಮಿ ಸಾಧಕ ಪುರಸ್ಕಾರ, ಜೋಸೆಫ್ ಸಿಕ್ವೇರಾ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅತಿಥಿ ಅಭ್ಯಾಗತರ ಸಾಧಕ ಪುರಸ್ಕಾರವನ್ನು ಪ್ರದಾನಿಸಲಾಯಿತು. ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷೀಯ ಭಾಷಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಂಟನಿ ಸಿಕ್ವೇರಾ 2018ರಿಂದ 2021ನೇ ಅವಧಿಗೂ ಮತ್ತೆ ನನ್ನನ್ನೇ ಕಾರ್ಯಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷನಾಗಿ ಮರು ಆಯ್ಕೆ ನಡೆಸಿರುವುದು ನನ್ನ ಸೇವೆ ಇಷ್ಟಾರ್ಥವಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯನ್ನು ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಶಿಖರಕ್ಕೇರಿಸುವಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರಮಿಸುವುದಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದರು. ಆರಂಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ 20ನೇ ವಾರ್ಷಿಕ ಮಹಾಸಭೆಯ ಕಾರ್ಯಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷ ಆಂಟನಿ ಸಿಕ್ವೇರಾ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಜರುಗಿತು. 2018ರಿಂದ 2021ನೇ ಸಾಲಿಗೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿ ಆಂಟನಿ ಸಿಕ್ವೇರಾ ಅವರನ್ನು ಪುನರಾಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಲಾಯಿತು. ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರಾಗಿ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿ ಪಿಯೂಷ್ ವಾಸ್, ಜಾನ್ಸನ್ ಥೆರೆಟಿಲ್, ವಾಲ್ಟರ್ ಬೊಥೆಲ್ಲೋ, ಅಗ್ನೆಲ್ ರಾಜೇಶ್ ಅಥೈಡೆ, ಗ್ರೆಗೋರಿ ಡಿಸೋಜಾ ಆಯ್ಕೆಗೊಂಡರು. ಸಿಸಿಸಿಐ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಾಹಕ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿ ಫೆಲಿಕ್ಸ್ ಡಿಸೋಜಾ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಾಹಕ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿ ಶಾಂತಿ ಕಾರ್ಡೋಜಾ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತರಿದ್ದರು. ಸಿಸಿಸಿಐ ಸಂಸ್ಥಾಪಕ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷ ವಿನ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಥೈಸ್, ಮಾಜಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷ ಹೆನ್ರಿ ಲೋಬೋ, ಪುರಸ್ಕಾರ ಸಮಿತಿ ಸಂಚಾಲಕ ಜಾನ್ ಡಿಸಿಲ್ವಾ, ಉಪ ಕಾರ್ಯಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷ ಆಲ್ಬರ್ಟ್ ಡಬ್ಲ್ಯೂ ಡಿಸೋಜಾ, ಜಾನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಯೂ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತರಿದ್ದರು. ಸಮಾರಂಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಸಿಸಿಐ ಪದಾಧಿಕಾರಿ, ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರು, ಉಪಸಮಿತಿ ಸಂಚಾಲಕರು, ಸದಸ್ಯರು ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತರಿದ್ದರು. ಸಿಸಿಸಿಐ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರಾದ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿ ಪಿಯೂಷ್ ವಾಸ್, ಹೆನ್ರಿ ಲೋಬಾ, ಗ್ರೆಗೋರಿ ಡಿಸೋಜಾ, ಲಾರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕುವೆಲ್ಲೋ, ವಾಲ್ಟರ್ ಬೊಥೆಲ್ಲೋ ಪುರಸ್ಕೃತರನ್ನು ಪರಿಚಯಿಸಿ ಸನ್ಮಾನ ಪತ್ರ ವಾಚಿಸಿದರು. ಆಲ್ಬರ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸೋಜಾ ಮತ್ತು ವಿನ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಥೈಸ್ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳನ್ನು ಪರಿಚಯಿಸಿದರು. ಜಿನಿಯಸ್ ಸಿಕ್ವೇರಾ ಮತ್ತು ಫಿಲೋಮಿನಾ ಲೋಬೋ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳನ್ನು ಪುಷ್ಪಗುಚ್ಛ ನೀಡಿ ಗೌರವಿಸಿದರು. ತಾನ್ಯಾ ಬೊಥೆಲ್ಲೋ ಮತ್ತು ಗ್ಲೆನ್ ಡಿಸೋಜಾ,
ಪ್ರಿಸೈಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್, ಡಿಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ವಿಶ್ಡ್ ಚೀಫ್ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮುಕೇಶ್ ಬಾತ್ರಾ, ಮೈ ಕಲೀಗ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಡೇಸ್ and off days, sponsors of the awards and awardees, and also sponsors of today's event whose names appear in the standees. Members, guests and my dear friends, I have got good news as well as bad news. Today, an hour ago, we had the AGM as well as the board of directors meeting. In that, I am happy to inform that I am elected as chairman for next 3 years term. Why I am telling that it is a bad news? Because someone more competent than me should have been elected. I was elected unopposed. I also congratulate the directors who had retired and elected once again. They are, I request when I announce the name, please stand up so that the people can see. So Piyush was, Johnson Taratil, Walter Butello, Rajesh Ataide, Mr. Gregory D'Souza is co-opted by the board as a director for next 3 years. You cannot change the people around you, but you can change the people that you choose to be around. With this in the background, Christian Chamber of Commerce and Industry was formed. I am honored and privileged to address all of you at the 13th Annual Excellence Award function of the Christian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Of course, it was formed 20 years back, but the award function is the 13th one. And that is going on continuously, and with your support, I take this opportunity to welcome and seek the blessing of His Lordship Bishop Alvin De Silva this evening. I welcome the sponsors of the award. The 6th Excellence Award is that Christian Chamber of Commerce and Industry is a body of businessmen from all sectors of trade and industry of Christians. The motto of the organization is to foster the spirit of entrepreneurship among the members and to reach out to the community in particular and to the state and in country at large. As on date, we have a strength of 660 plus members. During the past year, CCI organized many informative monthly business seminars on various topics of current relevance. It is an effort by the Chamber to keep the members updated on varied subjects which will help them in their business.
And to our presiding officer, His Lordship Bishop Alvin De Silva, I request Mrs. Philomena Lobo, wife of our immediate past chairman, to do the honors, please.
Members on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, whenever one receives an award, one feels very proud and happy. But today, I'm completely speechless, and it's an honor to receive an award on behalf of a legend, my father-in-law, Mr. R.H. Mendonca. I'm only going to say a few words about him because I think he should have, the way he would have spoken today, that would have been absolutely apt. An amazing father, an amazing family man, an astute businessman, and a fantastic grandfather. Well, with me, we have been working closely on the foundation, that's Mendonca Foundation, which started way back before the CSR came in. To give back to society has been a very large part of the Mendonca family, right from way back from Mr. Isidore Mendonca's time. That's my father-in-law's father. Today, it's an absolute honor, not only on behalf of my father-in-law, but his 3 other brothers who've been in the business, Lawrence and Mayo, for almost 6 decades. Isn't that fantastic? My father-in-law we just celebrated his 86th birthday. And to let out a little bit of the inside information, which only a daughter-in-law could do, he yet goes to office every day, without fail. And one of his amazing qualities, which is to keep his team together. And that's why Lawrence and Mayo.
But this time I really convinced him and told him that you are an inspiration and you got to inspire our younger generation. And your message has a long way. And somehow this time he has agreed. Thank you, Commodore, coming all the way from Bangalore and receiving this award.
Commodore, we'd love to hear a few words from you, please.
I discontinued college and joined the Navy. I wasn't 16. Not in my faintest memory did I ever dream that someday I would be standing here before this magnificent audience in this grand room. Honorable Chief Guest this evening, respected President, Board of Governors, esteemed members of the Christian Chamber of Commerce and Industries, friends, ladies and gentlemen. I am overwhelmed by the honor you have bestowed upon me and truly humbled by the recognition of whatever you found deserving in me. May I say candidly that I only did what was expected of me. While I thank the Chamber most sincerely, I remain ever grateful to my parents and a galaxy of teachers, trainers, instructors, and mentors to whom I owe a mountain of debt. My dad inspired me with honesty and sincerity, while my mother, by her example, showed the practical way of enthusiasm and hard work. The Jesuits did their part in character formation. The inputs received throughout my long years of training, starting at the National Defence Academy, from a long list of instructors and mentors, both in India and abroad, have been an endless source of inspiration, learning and guidance. But for these blessings, I would not be here.
Mr. Dr. Batra, Christian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, Board of Directors, members, and all my friends. It's nice to receive an award, but there are many more people who do a lot of work at a times has not been appreciated. I'm here today and I thank you for having given me this opportunity to be here and to be a recipient of this award and to be, to speak few words. I said I speak few words. As God has given us life and we need this life to bring an abundance. God has given us blessings day after day, but we need to utilize all our gifts and all our blessings in return to help everyone. I'm sure Christian Chamber of Commerce and Industry group of people are helping a lot to the people. And I'm sure you as business people, as you grow in your business, also think of people who are poor, who are downtrodden. Saint Mother Teresa, the saint of the gutter, said, we need not be successful, but we need to be faithful. I have done this to be faithful, and I am grateful to my parents, my family members, my congregation, who has given me this chance to work for the people and given me the freedom to help the poor and the downtrodden. Thank you very much once again, and God bless.
I thank you all for this prestigious award. This award is very special to me as it recognizes women entrepreneur in our chamber. In very few places we have such category of awards where upliftment of women is spoken of, and hence I thank you all for considering me worthy of this award. Every year I've been witnessing this event in CCCI, on the other side watching what every woman entrepreneur had to say. And with pride I used to be really happy about everyone's achievements and what they have worked upon and come up in their lives, taking care of their household works as well as the industries that they were handling. For this award, I would like to remember my late father, Mr. Rafael Sequeira, who was a member of the CCCI as well. Today I feel whatever I am, it is because of him. He was my mentor and my guide in whatever ways of life, whatever ideologies I believe in, it's all because of him. Reliable is today because of his hard work, his dedication, and me, my husband, my mother, we're just taking it ahead to make his dream come true. Second, I would like to thank my family, my mother, my husband, my mother-in-law, my daughter. It's all because of them I'm able to work so hard. It's because of them that I get this push to do better and better and outperform myself to make my father's dream come true. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all my employees.
A song is no song till you sing it. And love is no love as long as you hold it. These are the words of Oscar Hammerstein, who wrote the lyrics for the famous classic The Sound of Music, which all of you, I'm sure, as I did, seen it over and over again. This is what we teachers do in the entire course of our life. We teach the child and we don't teach the subject. We teach and reach the heart of the child. We share with them the joy, the knowledge and our love. Your Lordship, Right Reverend Alvin De Silva, Chief guest of this evening, Dr. Mukesh Batra, Chairman, Sri Anthony Sequeira, all the dignitaries here on the dais and off the dais, ladies and gentlemen, and my fellow awardees. I am grateful to the Christian Chamber of Commerce and Industries for recognizing a teacher's role in shaping and nurturing the future of our country and the future of humanity. I must thank and congratulate the owners of Reliable Exports for instituting an award to recognize a teacher in the field of education. Thank you, Srimati Sequeira, for remembering a teacher. I believe that we teachers are the artists who have a lot of colors, rich and deep. I believe we are sculptors chipping off the excess of stone from the marble, rough and sometimes soft, till we get the little angel coming out from this raw stone. And we do this during the day, late hours of the night, sometimes early hours of the morning, much against our family's criticism and husband's ire. I believe that we are students' friends. We are their mentors. We are the tutors. And very often we are their surrogate parents, helping our children
Alvin De Silva, Chief Guest Mukesh Batra, Founder Chairman Vincent Matthias, and respected Anthony Sequeira, fellow members, fellow entrepreneurs, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. It is indeed an honor to be awarded as a Young Entrepreneur of the Year, and humbling experience to be felicitated by CCCI. The award validates the sincere and untiring efforts we have been gone into building Flags Hotels as a brand recognized by its customers in a field of banqueting and restaurant. When you have the drive to achieve something noteworthy and are willing to leave no stone unturned in your path, the journey seems to be wonderful, enjoyable, and truly satisfying one. Irrespective of size, numbers, or any hurdles that may come on your way. I live by the maxim that age just a number, and when are willing to put in your blood, sweat and tears, achieving your desired ambitions, you could achieve for the same, irrespective of what stage of life you may be at. I sincerely hope that I have been
more youngsters are taken part in this forum. We are also affiliated to CII and FICCI of the Indian Merchant Chamber, of these national bodies of the chambers, which will give a platform to these people to mix along with those people.
Christian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, it is an organization by the Christian industrialists and businessmen and for the Christian business people. It has completed 20 years. Today we are having 13th award function. The purpose of giving this award is to motivate our youngsters so that they can emulate the successful business people. At the same time, we give for education, public service, social service, young entrepreneur and women entrepreneur. And today I am happy to announce that I had completed my 3 years as chairman. Today once again I am elected as the chairman. Thank you.
Mr. Anthony Sequeira, other fellow directors of the chamber on the days of the days, and my dear friends, I have the privilege of introducing today's presiding officer and His Lordship Reverend Bishop Alvin De Silva. Bishop Alvin De Silva was born on 20th of April 1948 and was ordained as a priest on the 19th April 1975 for the Archdiocese of Bombay. He did his schooling at St. Blaise High School, Andheri, and graduated with MA in Political Science from the University of Mumbai. As part of his priestly ministry, he spent 21 years in the slums of Mumbai, where he was deeply involved in human rights issues, social concerns, and more recently in environmental matters. He is the secretary of the Climate Change Desk of the Federation of Asian Bishops Conference, that is FABC, and is a visiting faculty at the Archdiocesan Seminary at Goregaon. He has served as Episcopal Vicar for various deaneries of the Bombay Archdiocese. He was in charge of the Justice and Peace Commission of the Archdiocese of Bombay for many years and was also the coordinator of the prison ministry. He is appointed by the FABC, that is Federation of Asian Bishops Council, as the Secretary of the Office of Human Development. He has led various initiatives on human rights at both the national and international level. Bishop Alwyn is the recipient of many awards from the Federation of Centers for Community Organizations, Bombay Catholic Sabha, Dignity Foundation, CPCI Award for Human Rights, World Peace Movement Trust, and the Examiner Award for Journalism, the titled Golden Pen Award. I thank Bishop Alwyn.
So there's hope for all senior citizens, because I became a bishop at the age of 69. So I have only 5 years left to retire. So our chief guest, Mr. Mukesh Patra, and the chairman, Anthony Sequeira, I would like to congratulate you because you have been re-elected again as chairman. People have found their trust in you, your capability and your potentiality. So congratulations to you and my dear friends. I'm proud of the CCCI because as the auxiliary bishop of Bombay and as part of the church in Mumbai, I find that the CCCI has a lot to contribute to the church, and it has, during the last 13 years, it has achieved a lot. So I'm very proud of all of you for your great work and for all your achievements. I've been associated with the CCCI just a few years ago, maybe 2 years ago. And the reason, some years ago I used to not trust business people because I felt that they were all crooks. But my understanding changed when I met Mr. Albert D'Souza, and I asked him, will you collaborate with us? Because Pope Francis had issued an encyclical Laudato Si. So I said, would you like to associate with us on how business people can contribute to the environment? And he readily agreed, and we had a very big workshop. Many of you attended it, nearly about 85 business people from Mumbai attended this workshop. And we had a lot of collaboration. And I felt that whatever the awardees spoke, and whatever are the ideals of the CCCI, Pope Francis himself mentioned it in Laudato Si. He said, and what you all also do, to put the person at the center of business. It is true that we have to make profit. If you do not make profit, our business will not succeed. But through our profit, we, as some of you mentioned, we help others. We reach out to others. We reach out to the poor and the marginalized. And I think I'm proud of the CCCI and the members of the CCCI for having or trying to achieve these goals, which Pope Francis himself had mentioned, to keep the person as the center of our business, and to see that our business does not only benefit a few, but benefits the vast majority, and especially those who are poor and marginalized. So once again, congratulations to all the awardees. I think you truly deserve it. And congratulations to the CCCI
Chief Guest, Dr. Mukesh Batra, dignitaries on the dais, Excellence Award winners, ladies and gentlemen. Do you really require Dr. Batra's introduction? I don't think that there is anybody here who do not know him. And I could see the crowd is also more today. That is because they may expecting some tips from you, doctor. Because your name came in the invitation, that a lot of people called up. And even my wife is also coughing there. Just for your information, there is a very big list. I can keep on going. But just for the information of few of you, the name Dr. Batra is today synonymous with the homeopathy. The man behind the brand, Dr. Mukesh Batra, is a homeopath of international repute. A pioneering entrepreneur who has revolutionized homeopathy across the world over last 40 years. Dr. Batra is a founder and founder chairman emeritus of Dr. Batra Group of Companies, which encompass the largest chain of homeopathic clinics, daycare centers, and health wellness products. The first to initiate standardization patient care, electronic
members of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry, the Christian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, awardees, ladies and gentlemen. When I received an invitation to talk today, I really wondered why me, and that too in its 13th year. Why is a doctor called to talk on business? Usually doctors are called only when someone is sick. Rajesh, is the Indian Commerce and Industry sick? Is that why you invited me here? Moreover, I'm not a Christian. And here I am talking to the most respectful and successful Christian businesses and great minds. I would like to believe that this is because of the fact that I adhere to Christian values and principles as much as any of you present here today. Being a product of a missionary school campion helps. And so does being blessed to be part of Pope Francis's live address at the Vatican last week. I was there at the Vatican and I was really very honored to have listened to the talk on compassion by the Pope. When Rajesh asked me to address you today, I wondered what could I talk to an audience gathering like this. And I thought the best thing that I could do is really share with you some of the lessons that I've learned along my entrepreneurial and medical journey. The first lesson that I learned as an entrepreneur is that nothing is too big in business. It is said, they aim too low who aim below the skies. Pole vaulting ambition, backed by hard work, good execution, and a robust business vision, can often achieve the impossible. I come from a family of doctors with no entrepreneurial or business experience, but I had a dream which I followed and worked hard and honestly to get to where I am today. I am sure that all of you present here have built and grown your businesses and have the fire in your bellies to do something exceptional. Hard work will get you where you are, but innovating your businesses will make them grow. We just introduced genetics in homeopathy, the first company in the world to do so. Innovation is the key to sustenance and growth in today's world. Airbnb, Uber, Amazon are all examples of innovative ideas that made them big. Innovation gave us the first hybrid car, then electric cars, and now driverless cars. So if you want to drive growth in your businesses, use innovation as your engine. No risk, no gain is another important lesson that I've learned as an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs are risk takers. I'm sure that all of you have taken risks in your business. Business success, after all, is a little part wisdom, a little part vision, and a whole lot of willingness to take a risk. When I started my first branded clinic in 1982, no bank was ready to give me financial help, as medicine at that time was not considered as an industry. I took a personal loan at an exorbitant 36%. My break even at that time was 63,000 rupees a month, while my income at that time was only. Alibaba's founder, Jack Ma, said, as entrepreneurs, today is very difficult. Tomorrow is even more difficult. But the day after tomorrow is very beautiful. Life has also taught me how to overcome failures. People who lose the race are the ones who did not try hard enough. कदम चूम लेती है मंजिल आकर, कदम चूम लेती है मंजिल आकर, अगर राही खुद अपनी हिम्मत ना हारे. When I moved from a general practice to a specialized practice, my patients fell from 300 a day to 2 patients a week. I persevered and persisted, and within a year, patients had to wait for a year to get an appointment. When I launched our product range in the open market around 12 years ago, we lost heavily and had to withdraw our products.
For your constant encouragement and support to the Chamber.
But he chose to do only 2 activities: focus on his beautiful wife and create the Christian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. His wife gets excited looking at him on the stage even today, and she expresses it by coughing. So I would like to begin the vote of thanks to the man we all admire, respect and love, Mr. Vincent Matthias, the founder chairman of such a lovely organization without which most of us wouldn't have known each other. I would also like to congratulate and thank our honorary chairman, Mr. Anthony Sequeira, for again winning the vote of trust, love and respect from all the members in the chamber and re-electing him for another tenure as a chairman. In fact, each chairman, he is the 3rd chairman for the chamber after Mr. Vincent Matthias and Mr. Henry Lobo, and each new chairman is adding new dimension to the way the chamber has grown and flourished and has become such a huge brand.
Christian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, which is an institution founded around 20 years ago, almost 2 decades. It is an association of Christian business community, an all India body. And today we have just completed our AGM, and after this now we are going to have the annual award function from 6 categories. So this is our one of the main objective, honoring the people who have contributed to the community and people of stature from all India level. So this is also a message to spread social work, education, public service, all these kind of main areas in the society where community should, where our community is known and community should work in the future, so that world becomes a better place, society improves, and we have around 600 members in this, and all are business, involved in the business and professionals. And this body only, membership was only for the business community, not others. And even their family relatives are not the members. It is from a family, the single member is can be made a member. And we have a gathering today here, and every year we hold the functions here. Maybe at least 350 members will be joining. We have our Bishop, Auxiliary Bishop of Bombay, who is presiding over. We have an industrialist today, Mr. Mukesh Batra from Batra's Homeopathy Therapy. He is going to be the main industrialist who is coming and giving his message to the business community, how to scale up the business from medium to large businesses. This is also we have young entrepreneurs in this. We are promoting the entrepreneurship to the young, our community members, so that they also get into the business and get into commercial activity. At least 40 young entrepreneurs we have within. And one of the awards that is instituted by me from my education trust, that is Idle Education Trust, is the Young Entrepreneurship Award, specifically to instill business when the young, in the youth, that particular spark I wanted to get into the young community, youngsters, so that in our footsteps, in the second generation also, they become business. And we have sponsorship from Model Cooperative Bank, where I am the chairman. We have sponsorship from Russian Catholic Bank. We have sponsorship from Karnataka Bank. We all are here promoting the financial help, more than the financial help for the business community, and with the single window service. So this also is part of our, because we find due to the financial lacking, sometimes an entrepreneur doesn't grow. So if the banks are brought in and in consultation with the chamber's advice, at the right time, the community will prosper, because it is always the money at the right time for a businessman. So I wish this gathering
1, 2, 3, check.
This is our annual feature. Next year we'll be having this function. Every year we hold the function and bring the noted people, reputed people from all India level. So we have been honoring the bureaucrats also, and the bureaucratic service, the legal service, judges, the teachers, the social, even the religious people who have done the social awareness. So today also we have very selected people. We'll be going to begin the program now very soon, and at 7 o'clock is our official function, stage function of award ceremony, and most of the people have gathered. I thank this media for supporting.
Hello.
It is always media which gives us the connection to the society.
ನಮ್ಮ ಟಿವಿ ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ ಪೇಜ್ ನ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನೆಲ್ ನ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಬೆಲ್ ಐಕಾನ್ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಟಿವಿ, ಕರಾವಳಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ನಾಡಿಮಿಡಿತ.